I've been engaged. However, I am ready to argue the matter today. Only simple accommodation fake can be taken at 12.
We'll call for the records. We have decided that we have gone through this thing, but we'll before considering the matter, we'll call for the records. Item 7.
Okay.
And we'll consider.
With the lordship, prayer for listing, 1 WBC 727/2025. Already listed, lordship.
Already,
Already filed, lordship. The last, it was posted on 12/3/2025. It was lordship leftover matter.
1st of April.
First of April.
You see, board is full. We have more than 35 cases, 40 cases, so no point of giving it. We'll have it on 1st, or at best, 26th
Yes, lordship.
maximum.
Yes, 26.
This will come for admission or motion.
Admission, lordship.
It's a little difficult. Let it be 1st of April. In that case, it will come for it.
Apply.
May I please, your lordship, my lord, item number 5.
Hmm.
My lord, your lordship is well aware my condition. So
When do you want?
after 2 weeks,
Just a minute. Mr. Talukdar will have this matter sometimes on 3rd of April,
after that, my lord.
thereafter.
Yeah.
Okay, 8th April,
Okay.
on the prayer of Mr. I, Council for the list on.
May please, your lordships. My lords, I beg to mention item number 4.
Hmm.
Senior counsel Mr. Idas Gupta sir is indisposed, your lordships. I humbly seek for adjournment.
It is stated about that Mr. Idas Gupta and Senior Council. Leading in this case, then disposed. List after 4 weeks on a date to be fixed by the registry.
On duty obliged.
May I please, your lordship, with consent from the other side, I beg to mention item number 1 for adjournment.
When do you want?
Adjournment.
When do you want?
Lordship, my senior is not well. After 4 weeks, lordship. Yes.
My lord, I have to mention one FT matter, my lord. It was left over several times. May I pray for listing by Monday, my lord?
Not this one, it will come for what?
My lord, bail is not granted. It is consideration of bail, my lord. Notice was issued earlier, my lord.
Records have come.
Records, my lord. Records have come, my lord. Earlier, my lord. Record come. Any convenient date, my lord?
We can give you a date only on 3rd of April. Not
My-
reported.
my-
Okay. Start. Heard Mr. Amali, counsel appearing for the petitioner. No representation on behalf of the Union of India as for number 1. Heard Mr. M. Islam, not counsel on behalf of Mr. Ali, standing counsel ECI for the response number 2. Mr. Z. Sharma, standing counsel, Women Political Department, and standing counsel, University of Assam for the response numbers 3, 4, 6, and 7. And Mr. P. Sharma, Additional senior government advocate Assam for the response number 5. Agreed by the opinion dated 16/05/2024. Passed by land member Fairness Tribunal 8 Nagaon, Assam. In FT Udin Beckett case number 789/2015. In a reference being forwarded by the Superintendent of Police Border Nagaon. Comma. After hearing the parties. Comma. Opined that the petitioner is a foreigner under the Foreigners Act 1946 who had illegally entered into territory of India within bracket Assam from the specified territory on or after 25/03/1971. Agreed by the same. The petitioner has filed this petition on 28/02/2022. Though we heard the matter at length on 19/03/2025. Allowing the petitioner to show the illegality in the impugned opinion. Fix the matter today. However, for proper adjudication of this case, we felt it necessary to call for the records of the FT within bracket K case number 789/2015 from the office of the Fairness Tribunal 8 Nagaon, Assam, wherein the impugned opinion is passed on 16/5. Call for the records for it. Released on 22nd of April.
My lord,
Right, call for it. Mediating office of the register judicial.
yes, my lord, interim may be considered at the after receipt of elsewhere, my lord.
Interim prior to the petitioner shall be considered. After perusal of the records in written and on establishment by the petitioner showing such illegalities in the order dated 16/2024 of the trial.
Obliged.
Payment for motion for approval. No representation on behalf of the petitioner and call. Though names of 4 councils have been reflected in the cause list. Petitioner is an interim since 28/10/2021. Third, Mr. No representation on behalf of the Union of India as per number 1. Third, Mr. G. Sharma, standing counsel, Women Political Department, as well as standing counsel, NRC Assam, for the respondent numbers 2, 5, 6, and 7. Mr. M. Islam, standing counsel, added counsel. No, Mr. P. Sharma, standing additional senior governor Assam, for the respondent number 3. And Mr. M. Islam, landed counsel, on behalf of Mr. A. Standing counsel, ICI. Influence on it. The interim order passed earlier on 28/10/2021 in favor of the petitioner stands packeted. Registry shall communicate this order to the Superintendent of Police Board of Vishwanath Sariyali, as well as the Foreigners Tribunal number 5, Vishwanath Sariyali. Quoted. None appeared for the petitioner and court. No name of the councils have been reflected in the court list. It will continue. It is seen that even on the last occasion, I 05042021, the petitioner remains unrepresented. Since 19022021, the petitioner is an interim way. Protection. About by the impugned final order at 26/11/2019, passed by learned Foreigners Tribunal Test Group 5th, Vishwanath Sariyali Vishwanath. In BNC FT 572/2016. Comma, a reference being forwarded by the Superintendent of Police Board. Sonitpur. Appoint the petitioner to be a foreigner under the Foreigners Act 1946. Who had illegally entered into territory India, according to some honor of the 2503. Pursuant to the earlier order reported at 28/10/2021, in the petitioner is an interim bail and interim protection. Purpose of that is not. Yeah, the order. Okay, go ahead. The impugned opinion. That at 19/11/2019. First by learned Foreigners Tribunal of August. Sankar Nagar, Kozai. In FT within the 50. Case number 330/2015. In a reference being forwarded by the Superintendent of Police Nogam. Nogam. After hearing parties appoint the petitioner to be a foreigner. Under the Foreigners Act 1946, he had illegally entered in the territory of India within the Assam from the specified territory on or after 25 weeks in 1970. The petitioner is on interim bail with protection since 1928. packet, correct? Raised it, shall immediately, portrait shall inform the Superintendent of Police Border. Bojai. As well as the Finance Tribunal, Nagaon, Sankar Nagar, Bojai. It shall communicate this order. Yes.
My lord, I want to go through the records, my lord, and here in this case, my lord, the petitioner is not in bail, my lord.
No bail order.
No bail order, my lord. Oh, oh, oh.
Or Mr. Ayers, if the council appearing for the petition. No representation on behalf of the Union of India, question number 1. Mr. J. Pine, Standing Council, Home and Political Department for the response number, and Standing Council, NRC Assam for the response number 2, 4, 6, and 7. Mr. M. Islam, Learned Council on behalf of Mr. AIL, Standing Council, response number 3. And Mr. P. Sharma, additional senior Roman advocate. So, Mr. Talukdar is there, right? Roman advocate Assam for the response number 5. Mr. Sigler, Learned Council for the petition. Praise for gold. Peruse the record in original. Records of the furnace type in order. Relevant records. Prayer is allowed. Yes, sir. Verify the records in presence of the Learned Council. Learned Council for the Home and Political Department. In presence of during the course of the day. List on 3rd of April. 3rd April, look.
Visibility.
We'll come back at 11:10 for the criminal bench.
I have been engaged yesterday, my lord.
Hmm.
If it is not inconvenient to your lordship, can it be fixed on Monday?
No problem.
Not inconvenient. There is no, he is already in custody. There is no, already in custody.
It is submitted by Mr. D. Daskar, senior counsel. that he has been engaged in this matter today as suspect for short accommodation.
Justice Takuria,
Prayer allowed
technically Takuria.
placed on 24th.
But initially, it was rejected by Mr. Justice Mikali Thakuria. Then it went before the session again, session court. Then again, it has come fresh. I don't know what is the system like,
We'll
because
see.
I know if it is rejected, then it come before the same bench. But I don't know, my lord, that's your lordship, there is absolutely no
Subject to
problem
Available to the bench that
Yes,
present,
I
today it
think-
is available,
available,
but
yes.
on next week, Monday, we do not know.
I don't know, that's why I also
very
don't know, I just want to ask,
If on that day, the same bench is available,
yes. I don't know, because I just wanted,
there is
because
a notification very sometimes in February last
yes,
month.
if the outline, the judge is not present,
Hmm.
if there is an outline, then there is no problem, the
Not only
matter.
that as per the direction of the FFA, it has to take up that bench only. Say
Then
for
it
the
will
judge,
be,
available judges may be there, but may
Yes.
not be taking the same bench.
yes.
In that case, it will not be.
So
listed
I
for-
thought that I will tell your lordship, initially it was by Honorable Justice Mitali
the
Thakuria,
same
rejected, then it went before the sessions court, then again it has come up
True.
again
If the
because,
bench takes up the same matter,
yes,
then definitely it will go to that.
yes,
bench.
that's why I thought, I'm deeply obliged.
I'll replace.
My lord, I beg to mention, my lord. Item number 8, my lord. Senior counsel, Mr. TJ Mohanto will appear in this case, my lord. He has some difficulty today, my lord. Next week, any date, my lord. My lord, no recovery from
Custody
him.
since when?
His custody seems like no recovery from him, my lord. There's the ground taken by the in the bail application, my lord. He's a edict, my lord.
1st of April.
Obliged.
Lordship, item number 21 in supplemental list. Lordship, this matter may be taken before rising.
To take up,
Please.
be present. Be
Okay.
present in the court, it will be taken up.
May I please, your lordship? Lordship, I beg to mention an item for listing tomorrow. Lordship, it's a UAPA matter. The applicant has already completed 180 days, your lordship, and charges has not been filed. It was last listed on your 11th of this month.
Which police station?
Tongla Police Station, case number 59 of 2024.
Can you give us the FI number?
FIR number, your lordship. I will have to check.
What is the case number?
Case number, your
Tongla
lordship,
PS case number, Tongla PS case.
59 of 2024, your lordship.
Tongla PS case number
59 of
59.
2024, your lordship.
Okay, tomorrow. It did you? It did you? Which one to record to you? File to the one again. Oh, record to you. Oh, record in presence of himself. Material presence. Musuh sih division finance.
Item number 22 from supplementary list.
May I please, my lord, lordship will find the FIR at page 10, my lord. And authority for my lord, page 11.
Yes, Mr. Sharma, have you gone through that part?
Yes.
So. Only on suspicion. Or Pickard will bind him. Heard Mr. M. Mandal, Learned Counsel appearing for the petitioners. And Mr. B. Sharma, additional public prosecutor for the state. Sorry, Jonathan, sorry. File this application on 10/0/2025. Apprehending their arrest. Without it, file the claim substance under section 482 BMS, apprehending their arrest. Their parents willing, Manpacha PS case number such and such. Corresponding to GR number 446/2024. Please take your seat, Mr. Monk. As for the FIR, dated 15/10/2024, laws before the Mankachar police station. The case is that on the intervening night of 14/10/2023 and 15/10/2023, around 1:40 AM, 1:40 hours, so 0140 hours. When border security force personnel headed by border police personnel were on duty on ambush cum patrolling duty. Border police personnel, border security force personnel on ambush cum patrolling duty in the area of responsibility of Chalashar, JHALHCHR, border outpost. Observe some suspicious movement of miscreants on the India side, in the Bangladesh border, near BFL post number 151. And immediately informed their higher authority. The BSF personnel challenge those persons to stop their activities and did not pay any heed to the warning issued by the BSF personnel. And the smugglers in the said border area were trying to cut and damage the fencing from a government property. As such, BSF personnel fired 2 rounds on the miscreants. On being fired upon the miscreants on both sides of the fencing on the Bangladesh border, smugglers fled away from the spot, taking advantage of ready crops and darkness. On being checked, the Indo-Bangladesh border fence at the relevant place. By the BSF personnel. It was found that the said fence was breached and cut between BFL number 150 to 151. And the same was accordingly informed to the higher authorities. While the site was inspected, Samsung and Trade Phone power banks, Airtel SIM cards, some old clothes, ladies trousers, ladies scooters, Aadhaar card, artificial chains, artificial plastic boxes, artificial ring, float carry bag, and one duffel bag was found. However, no sign of injury to any miscreants on the spot could be found. But the possibility of injuries to those miscreants were not ruled out. In the said affair, the complainant, BSF personnel, named the petitioners and 2 others as they were suspected to be the Indian smugglers who were present at the relevant site at the time of the incident. Mr. Sharma, on additional public prosecutor. Have placed the case there. The said affair was accordingly registered as such and such. Mr. Sharma, on additional public prosecutor have placed the 11th case there. Mr. Mandal, learned counsel appearing for the petition has submitted that they were no way connected in the case. And have illegally incorporated their names in the affair of the case. From the case there, it is seen that two of the accused persons, two of the affair name accused persons, one of the affair name accused persons and another were arrested and in custody. Were subsequently released on bail. On perusal of the case there, it is seen that
Husband.
petitioners have been suspected, only suspected to be involved in the case. And they were present in violation of section 144 IPC. In cattle smuggling. And suspected to be involved in the attack upon the BSF personnel. While making attempts
By the mistake.
of exfiltration of suspected Bangladesh nationals from India to Bangladesh and Bangladesh to India. But very surprising, Mr. Sharma, Aadhaar card of Andhra Pradesh available in the Bangladesh border. Is there in detail? Aadhaar cards from, and even the SIM cards are from Andhra Pradesh. The plastic bag as well as the duffel bag all recovered and they having the names of Andhra Pradesh shop. The 15/10/2024, incident on the night of the intervening night of 14/10/2024 and 15/10/20. From the case that it is seen that the petitioners have not been suspected to be involved. They say it's such and such. Manufactured cases. Accordingly, whatever. 50,000 each to local charity each. One shall be government employee. Appear before the IU. On or before 27th. And thereafter whenever necessary. Shall not leave the jurisdiction. Condition. Return the case to the hearing.
Disclosing. CB has not been received.
Please, sir, Lordship, we did 248 days, Lordship.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. Charge sheet matter, Lordship, so scan copy has to be possible.
All for the records of eligible scan copy of the records of special within bracket FOXO. Case number 93. Within bracket J. From the Court of London Special Judge. Not Salmara of Apple. 93 day of the 2024. Along with a copy of the records of Yogi Kupa, police station case number 116 of April 2024. As on 28/03/20.
Lordship, 1st of April,
List on 4th of April, or you can have it on 4th or 50 the working day. Make it on 4th of April.
4th of April.
On the said that officer in charge of Yogi Kupa police station shall also apprise the court pertaining to service of notice of his bail application on the informant opposite party number 2. Register judicial. Next. Okay.
Hello.
Yes, ma'am.
The Lordship, in the learned trial court on 25th of March, the matter is fixed for framing of charge. The Lordship, as per instruction from the petitioner, matter may be taken after charge is framed. The Lordship, at convenient, may fix it any day after framing of charge.
What's your good name?
Miss B. Podar.
It is submitted by MSP Pudder, Learned Counsel appearing for the petitioners. That 25/03/2025 is the date fixed for framing of charge in Sessions case number 351/2024. Arising out of Bulliazan Police Station case number 198/2024. In view of the above, let's dismatch on 8th of April. The Ranit Session Judge, Dibrugarh, shall forward the up-to-date orders with effect from 18/03/2025 to 3rd of April. To the register of this court. List according. What is the notice of the register? The bishop. He shall communicate this order. He shall communicate this order. Very long.
Much obliged, Lordship.
Hard and easy.
May I please, your lordship? From the present petitioner, my lord, there's a ganja recovered from the 8 kg 200 gram only, my lord.
Only.
Only, my lord. After checking whole train, my lord, there are the 3% were arrested. After claiming the his article, my lord, is total 46 point something, my lord. That is made commercial quantity, my lord. And 3% belongs, reside, my lord, from different state, my lord. There is no relation to each other, my lord. Even, my lord, there is not proof to joint position because there, according to FIR, according to seizure list, according to forwarding, according to charge sheet, my lord, there is not mentioned to seat number and coast number, my lord. Just simply mention the train number and platform number 3. They are arrested in a from train, my lord. Not mention coast, not mention seat number, my lord. As proof, but they are traveling jointly, my lord. If not jointly, then would not question come to the joint position, my lord. If not joint position, that not come to a commercial quantity, my lord. According to section 2 NDPS Act, table 55 mentioned, commercial quantity start from 20 kg, my lord. Here only 8 kg recovered, my lord. One year, 5 months, 6 days behind the bar.
Thank you, sir. What happened yesterday? What happened yesterday?
No witness examination.
Are you sure?
Sure. I appear at that court.
Here the seizure witness has to be examined, Lordship. Seizure witnesses, Lordship, PW 1 and 2.
In this case, it is proved, my lord. They are the train passenger, my lord. In a train, my lord, there are maximum course, my lord. Not mentioned in a single page, my lord. They are traveling in a course, my lord. Traveling together, my lord. They are belongs to, my lord, one Tripura, second Jharkhand, third, my lord, South Delhi, my lord. There is no relation among the between three persons, my lord.
Heard Mr. S. Rahman, counsel appearing for the petition. And Mr. B. Sharma, an additional of the prosecutor appearing for this. By this application and section 453 MSS. The petition. Namely, such and such. Sitting bail. In NDPS case number 24/2024. Arising out of Guwahati JPS case number 207/2023. under section. Alright. Presently pending before the Court of London Special Judge NDPS Kamrup at Guwahati. GRPS case, is it? What is your fixed corresponding to GR number 7647? Petitioner contended that the police personnel from Guwahati GRPS recovered on 13/10/2023 recovered only 8.200 kgs of cannabis. And on the same date, from two other persons, recovered 17.780 kgs and 20.915 kgs of cannabis. All these three individuals, including the petitioner, they were in the same train, but were moving separately and nowhere connected with each other. However, in the affair as well as in the Caesar memo, from the petitioner and the other two persons, as the police personnel from GRPS recovered 46.8 kgs of cannabis. It amounted to a commercial quantity and has been detained in custody since 13/10/2023. 24. 23 or 24? 13/10/2023. Hence, this should be an application by the petitioner, considering his detention in custody since 13/10/2023. It is also contended by the petition that the evidence of the few prosecution witnesses have been recorded till date. But he's been using in jail only for possessing 8.200 kgs of cannabis since 13/10/2023. Mr. Sharma, an additional public prosecutor submitted that as on date, evidence of seizure witnesses are yet to be recorded. As such, the petitioners cannot be released on bail at this stage. Finish the records that was called for by order at the 27/02/2025 from the Court of London Special Judge NDPS. From the records of the case, it is seen that based on specific information regarding illegal transporting of suspected ganja from Agartala towards Jharkhand by unknown culprits in train number 14619 from Agartala Firozpur Town Express. Police personnel from Guwahati GRPS entered the said information as genuine number 317 dated 13/10/2023. And the police personnel were placed in the platforms and the concerned train to inspect pertaining to such NDPS items carried by passengers in it. From the case diary, it is seen, from the case records, it is seen that the petitioner, along with two other accused persons of the case, were traveling in the same compartment, AC 3-tier compartment, in the same AC 3-tier compartment. And train number 14619 Agartala Firozpur Town Express. The search was made in the said train in the early morning on 13/10/2023. And they were found sitting in the wider side of the train in their respective seats close by. When their identification was made and asked to show them their respective baggage, then they found suspected ganja in the bags carried by the petitioner and the other two. And accordingly, they were brought down from the train with their bags. From the possession of the petitioner, an amount of 8.200 kgs of suspected ganja was recovered, wrapped in yellow color plastic bag. Whereas from one Vidyanath Singh, another yellow color plastic bag containing suspected ganja weighing about 14.915 kgs were recovered. In a raid. From another list. Ranjit Debarma. Another yellow colored plastic bag was found carrying 17.780 kgs of suspected ganja. Further, from the third person, Vidyanath Singh, six kgs of suspected ganja recovered from a red color plastic bag and 14.915 kgs recovered from a yellow colored bag. And all these together amounts to 46.895 kgs of suspected transaction. As such, the FIR was lost before the officers in the Guwahati GRPS, which was accordingly registered as Guwahati GRPS case number 207/2023 under section 20 within bracket small b oblique Roman 2 within bracket C within bracket of the small Roman 2 within bracket oblique within bracket capital C bracket of oblique 29 of the NDPS. The petitioners were accordingly produced before the London Chief Judicial Magistrate on 13/10/2023 itself. At the platform, he sentenced to our platform. The platform itself, those bags along with suspected ganjas were seized and sealed. Thereafter, petitioners were produced, petitioner along with two others were arrested and produced before the city. It is seen from the case records that on completion of the investigation of the case, police personnel from Guwahati GRPS filed a search sheet inside Guwahati GRPS case number 207 on 16/01/2024 under section 20 within bracket small b within bracket small Roman 2 within bracket capital C oblique 29 within the base and place it before the special judge NDPS Kamrup. After receipt of the said search sheet, we want to GPS case number such and such. Same was registered as NDPS case number 24/2024 before the court of learned special judge NDPS Kamrup for Guwahati. On 06/02/2024. On 27/03/2024. Charged under section 20 in the small b. The FSL report dated Well, I know that you. This was forwarded to me. Affirm that the seized suspected in the seized substance from the possession of the petitioner and other two accused person to give positive case for cannabis. After charge it. Claim charge again. It is seen from the search sheet that contains 8 numbers of named prosecution witnesses. From the records of the case, it is seen that up to December 2024. 4 numbers of prosecution, the evidence of 4 number of prosecution witnesses have been recorded. However, in the last 2 dates, prosecution witnesses were not present in said NDPS case number 24. And the matter is now fixed in for the free. For recording of evidence of prosecution. Considering such materials in the case records and finding that after framing of charge, this case on such and such date has already 4 numbers of prosecution, the evidence of 4 numbers of prosecution witnesses that was recorded. On framing of charge on 2702. The court found that there was no such inordinate delay. Affecting the rights of the petitioner. And delaying the trial. Since the prosecution have already adduced evidence of 4 of its witnesses out of 8. December 20. Considering the sect. Indeed. For the in that the detention of the petitioner since 13/10/2023 cannot be considered for in subject case number 22 of it arising out of all DPR case number substances stands reserved.
May I please, Your Lordship? Today is 90 days, my lordship. Behind the bar, my lordship.
My lord, you have received today morning, my lord. One thing, my lord, that 2 person injured, my lord, in that bullet, my lord had. And my lord, 1 person, my lord, injury report is here, my lord. Another, my lord, statement is also not taken because of his, my lord, seriousness of injury, my lord. May I place it? I have gone through, my lord.
Still considering the detention for 90 days.
Yes, my lord, that is, but my lord, He is the victim, my lord. His statement is not able to recorded by the police, my lord. Because of his, my lord, my lord, he has injury in his, my lord, stomach.
My lord, last occasion, my lord, I am appearing on in item number 6, my lord. And last occasion, my lord, on of 23, my lord. Your lordship asked them to whether further custody is required.
That is I am submitting. It is
They
required
took-
because of the prime victim, his statement is not recorded.
And my lord, they are arrested on suspect, my lord, and some of the co-accused.
Any application filed?
My lord,
Arms Act is there. I have annexed the co-accused order also, my lord. Yes, starts from page 15, my lord. The offense committed by 3 persons, my lord, as per the FIR. And they have arrested already 7, 8 person, my lord, on suspect, my lord. And as per your lordship's one order, my lord, where your lordship has granted bail. There it is observed that prime accused is one Mofidul, my lord. Page 20 of my petition, my lord. Mofidul is the prime accused, my lord. No.
take your seats, my lord. Regarding that, my lord, there is no mention. So, one, my lord. Your objection is also, my lord, furnished with a CD, my lord, dated, my lord, 19/3. In that also, my lord, regarding that, there is no mention. Then the first, my lord, the first 2 pages, my lord.
Is it possible that because the statement of the victim could not be recorded for that, there will not be any application for extension beyond 90 days?
No, my lord. Yes.
Unless there is an application for
Yes.
the IO,
Yes.
the magistrate will not pass an order. And there is, if there is no application, automatically it indicates something else. They will be entitled
That
for
may
the.
be a one lapse, my lord, one lapse.
True. So basically, there has to be an application for consideration of their case for 180 days or something like that.
No,
There
no.
has to be an application. Without the application, it cannot be. And apparently the petitioners, they have already completed 90 days. What
Yes.
do you have to say in this case?
In
The
my,
arms act is there, my lord.
Arms access, that is automatic 180 days will not come.
My lord.
There has to be an application.
Mm.
If you can get the information from the IO that the application has been.
My
filed,
lord, my
that
lord, I
means
will
up to you.
definitely, my lord.
Get the information at 2 o'clock. first
My
day,
lord.
Right? When they were arrested?
21/12, my lord, in item number 5, my lordship.
in my case, my lord, I was arrested on, my lord, 4/1, my lord, 76 days today, my lord. It was earlier rejected by your lordship, my lord, second application, my lord. No recovery from them, my lord, and my lord, the lordship order is once there, my lord, for granted bail to one of co-accused, my lord. Page 20 of my petition, my lord. There it is mentioned, my lord, on Mofidul, the crime of this.
Take your seats. Take your seats. Tell us, you were arrested in a different case.
My lordship,
On which date you were arrested in the other case?
my lordship, in that case, I am already on bail, my lordship. The order sheet is not with me, my lordship. The trial court has given the bail, my lordship.
When?
It's 1 week back, my lordship. I don't have the order, my lordship.
When you were
As per
arrested,
instruction.
when you were arrested in that case?
Uh, There is also, I don't have the instruction, my lordship.
Will you able to tell us in the second half?
My lord. I'll call the client, my lordship, and inform.
Get the information
Yes, my lordship.
when you were arrested in that case.
My lordship. There was, my lordship, in that FIR, my lordship, I was not present in the my lordship. Only because of the co-accused statement, my lordship, my name has been involved, my lordship.
Your CDR data.
And my lordship, CDR data, my lordship. There is.
CDR data is very clear. your involvement shows that something else is going on.
Yes, my lordship.
It's leading to a different angle now.
I'm not on merits, my lordship, on the length of
Yeah,
detention, my lord.
definitely, but tell us when you were arrested in that case.
My lordship, I'll get the instruction.
Mr. Sharma, find out,
My lord.
because I don't know, was arrested, he was taken up from Golpara jail. So he was already in custody, but when he was arrested in that case, we do not know. That is another PS case, Sunari PS.
Yes, Sonari case.
Find out. You have been arrested in 4th of March.
4th of March.
February,
February, 4th of
January,
January, my lord. January, my lord. 4th of January.
4th January.
76 days.
With him to find out.
My lord. And that information also, my lord. Regarding my lord,
I don't know why he was not shown as a shown arrested because there is nothing in his forwarding. But only the report is there. Get this information.
my lord.
Even, my lord, the constitutional provision has not mandate, my lordship. 47 and
Have it
48,
in,
my lordship.
2 o'clock.
Obvious.
Oblige, my lordship. May please, your lordship.
You have the case diary?
Yes, yes.
Give it to us.
Lordship, this is a case which started with love affair, turned up sour, and then finally with one partner.
Serial কৰি কোনখন জিলাৰ পৰা আহিছে সেইটো জানিব লাগিব। এনে কি ক'লে নিজৰ অলপ জিলা ভিত্তিক হ'ব ন।
Item number 11 along with item number 23.
Not legal lordship. Lordship, this is second bill application, lordship. Lordship, petitioner is in behind the bar, lordship, today is 74 days, lordship. Lordship, FIR at page number 12, lordship. My lordship.
Yes, Mr. Parasar.
My lord, yes, this in the item number 23, there are two petitioners, AB and Abdul Hasinur Islam is the BA. Now, in fact, it just several persons, my lord, 6-7 persons, they, my lord, tried to send back 16 numbers of Bangladesh nationals to Bangladesh. My lord. They took them earlier, they had come and they were in Bangalore. They took them from Bangalore and by taking money from each person, 20,000 malad, they're supposed to malad, distribute among themselves 50,000. And Sanmia, one of the mastermind malad, in AB malad. And he collected money and he gave 25,000 to this Hasinur Islam and asked him to take shelter for one night, this 16 Bangladeshi nationals in his home. Now he opposed for the first time because he has to receive malad as per their mutual agreement malad 50,000. Now Sanmia gave him 25,000. Ultimately, there are some altercations. Subsequently, as per the statement of Hasinur Islam, some other persons may inform the police, and those persons were when police searched, found in the house of Hasinur, 16 persons. And Sanmia and the petitioner number 2 in AB, Abdul Samad alias Galamia, they were the mastermind
and they both have collected money from those persons. And this is a serious offense, my lord. Of course, 74 days regarding this, but the prime accuser still absconding. At this stage, my lord, I am appealing for the Abdul Hasin also, my lord. And Sania and Galamer, they are the mastermind. They have collected money and they are doing this, my lord, illegal this. My lord, kindly go through the case diary, my lord.
Abdul Hasim is there.
So, though, my lord, regarding Hasinur Islam, 74 days, my lord. Some more days to go, and these main culprits are still behind the bars, my lord. So at this stage, my lord, in both cases, may be rejected, my lord.
What political reason?
They are planning to cut the border fencing and send this 16 nationals, my lord, to Bangladesh. From the house of the Hasinur Islam, my lord, Bangladeshi currency also recovered, my lord. 2320.
Yes, I think so.
$5,000 per day. $99. No. That's it, Valuation.
Yes, Mr. Mandal, you want to say something?
Yes, since statutory period is 60 days and charge sheet has not been filed as on day. And moreover, considering the health condition of his father, his father is 75 years old man, who is after rejection of the earlier bail application, his health condition is deteriorating day by day. So considering the length of detention and medical ground of his father, as well as the mandatory period is already over, Lordship can consider this second bail petition. And medical ground, we have explained here, that is the subsequent ground we have raised here.
Yes, what is the mandatory period?
Regarding this, yes, he gave the shelter this person, this person. And one more fact is that the main culprit, son, these are still absconding. So only that person was arrested. So at this stage, those
If they have, charge sheet hasn't been filed,
no.
what is the mandatory period, 60 or 90? What are the sections?
Separate. On the boarding as.
In addition to the petitioners, my lord,
Hmm,
another, my lord, three suspected accused person have been arrested.
hmm.
Now, page 14, lordship will find there are, my lord,
Hmm.
numbers of accused person who have been arrested.
Hmm.
And another, my lord, on Lutfur Roman, who is also arrested, he is not in this forwarding report. Another forwarding report, my lord. We have been instructed. Those who are arrested.
One 147 is there. So it will be 90 days. So no.
My lord, in this case, my lord, for the sake of, my lord, argument, if we, my lord, admit the, my lord, position that it would be at best, my lord, penalty prescribed under section 13 of the Foreign Exchange Management Act 1999, whose prescription is, my lord, maximum, my lord, punishment is for 5 years as well as fine. Lordship kindly see 13 1A than 13(1)(c), the punishment prescribed. Now, as per the FIR and the forwarding report, it is said some foreign currency has been recovered from me. That is the
Yes.
Only not only it is money, some among the 16%, some from the border region, some from the house of Abdul Hasan.
Right. For the petition, and Mandal and Mr. K. Parasal and additional public prosecutor appearing for the state. The petitioner namely such and such. Filed this application on claim 032025, paying for his bail. In Mankachar PS case number such and such, police station very dated such and such. Right. In which he was arrested on 05/1/2025. And in corresponding to GR number 06/2025, in which he was arrested on 05/01/2025 and in custody. The petitioner earlier approached this court for his bail in bail application number 365/2025. And on perusal of the materials in the case there, by order dated 27/02/2025, bail prayer of the petitioner in said Mankachar PS case number 01/2025 was accepted. This is petitioner's second bail application inside Mankachar PS case number such and such.
unexpected.
As per the FIR, dated 05/01/2025, laws before the infraction before the Mankachar police station. The case is that During the course of inquiry of Mankasar Police Station GD entry numbers 25 and 26 dated 23/12/2024, it was found that the petitioner and other accused persons of the case are involved in the illegal business of infiltrating or crossing over Bangladeshi nationals to India, as well as such Bangladeshi nationals from India to Bangladesh without having any valid travel and other relevant documents. On the night of 23/12/2024, 16 numbers of Bangladeshi nationals were detected from the border area at Jordanga Part 2, within bracket, Kuchimara. And out of those, some were found in the house of the petitioner, who were brought there from Bengaluru, Karnataka, by him, along with others, with a view to facilitate them, with a view, but to facilitate them to cross over to Bangladesh from India side to a culvert under the border fencing, or by cutting the fence in the border. For such purpose, the petitioner and other accused persons of the case collected rupees 20,000 from each of such Bangladeshi nationals. All those detected Bangladeshi nationals were handed over to 155th Battalion of Border Security Force, Mankacha, who were pushed back to Bangladesh. Pursuant to said Mankacha PSJD entry number 24, that is 04012025, the petitioner was apprehended and when his house was searched in presence of witnesses, Bangladeshi national currencies amounting to rupees 2320 of various denominations were recovered from the possession of the petitioner that were seized by preparing such a list. The source information reveals that the accused petitioner, along with the other accused persons of the case, are facilitating the illegal entry of Bangladeshi nationals to India without valid documents like passport, visa, and other relevant documents. And is to prepare forged documents to show such Bangladeshi nationals crossed over to India as Indian citizens, which is a part of the well-organized crime and network using such Bangladeshi nationals for anti-Indian activities. The affair also discloses that majority of such Bangladeshi nationals who had illegally entered into India or part thereof are involved on various Islamist terror groups having roots in India and abroad, getting financial help / support / assistance from Bangladesh and other places. As for the confidential information received, the concerned investigating officer indicated that there is a big nexus relating to the business of bringing in such Bangladeshis to India in illegal manner for ulterior motive, having the possibility of causing internal disturbance, thereby threatening the unity, integrity, and sovereignty of the state. Yeah, for the fake and false documentation, to make them so Indian citizen will live a sentence. By preparing fake documentation, like ID cards, etc. Said affair of the petition, said affair was accordingly registered as such and such and such and such. Along with the petitioner, the affair contains the name of 5 other accused persons of the case. Mr. Mandal Learned Counsel appearing for the petitioner contended that the father of the petition is unaware and considering his detention in custody since such and such 0501 to 025. His bail should be considered. Who is in custody for more than 73 days. GR number 10 062. Where is the case there? It is seen that along with the petitioners, three other accused persons have been arrested in the case. Along with the nephew, in the same Mankasar case, 3 other persons have also been arrested subsequently.
Case that indicates that the petitioner, along with some other accused persons of the case, are involved in crossing of the cattle as well as Bangladeshi nationals, cattle from India, as well as Bangladeshi nationals staying in India, from the side of India to Bangladesh. And similarly, bringing in Bangladeshi nationals to India from Bangladesh without any valid documents, by crossing over the fence in various ways, illegal ways. Really. It is also, the case very also reveals that the petitioner along with the other accused persons of the case used to prepare fake documents like Aadhaar, PAN card, Aadhaar card, voter card, etc. To prove those illegally infiltrated Bangladeshi nationals to India as Indian citizens. As during the investigation, the various such documents are recovered from apprehended Bangladeshi nationals who were handed over to the BSF. The case diary also indicates that the petitioner, along with the other accused persons of the case, along with the other accused persons of the case, are facilitating the illegal entry of Bangladeshi nationals to India, which is in a well-organized network aiming to use these Bangladeshi nationals for anti-Indian activities in the country.
who are, most of them who are involved in Islamist terror groups having roots in India and abroad. The case there reveals that the petitioners and the other accused persons who are Indian nationals are in league with some Bangladeshi nationals and their agents who are hand in glove with terrorist groups
incident time.
working with the elements of inimical to the territorial unity and integrity of India, indulging in various anti-Indian activities like trying to create communal disturbances, instigating religious minority communities by false propaganda, etc. Full stop. Considering such materials in the case diary, the court is of the view that detention of the petitioners in such and such case cannot be considered for his bail in said Mankachal case number such and such. Father of the petition is unable listening. I convene Mr. Mandal and counsel appearing for the petition. Submitted. In that, the father of the petitioner is medically indisposed, and as such, his bail should be considered. On that ground also, his bail should be considered. However, no such authentic medical report of the petitioner of the father of the petitioner has been annexed to this petition to consider the safe ground. According extensive rejected. बाकी तो लिखी बस बाकी को तो लिखी भले खाली arrest नहीं apprehended arrest. You are appearing.
Lordship has rejected the prayer. Obligation. Lordship.
The case that reveals.
Here I am for the petition number 5 and 6, Lordship. Lordship, what is the role?
5 and 6 in item number 6.
No, Lordship. Accused number 5 and 6. Petition number, item number 23, Lordship, supplementary.
The case that reveals that the petitioners along with the other accused persons used to bring several Bangladeshi nationals illegally residing in different parts of the state different parts of the country, including Bangalore and other parts. Helping them to cross over India to Bangladesh. Taking money from them. Both the petitioners took 25,000 each for such Bangladeshi nationals for their crossing over back to Bangladesh, who were in India without any documents. The case there indicates that the petitioners promised to share the money collected by them along with the other accused persons of the case in helping them to infiltrate these Bangladeshi nationals back to Bangladesh. The case there indicates that it is the petitioners, that the petitioners are the main culprits who brought all these Bangladeshi nationals from Bangalore and other parts of South India through Guwahati to Mankacha. For infiltrating Bangladeshi nationals from Bangladesh to India and from India to Bangladesh. Considering such mechanism, this is a fit case to grant free arrest bail to the petitioner such and such particular stands.
I am obliged.
That please, your lordship. Your lordship, co-accused has been enlarged in on bail on Monday, my lord, by your lordship.
Mr. Sharma, what do you have to say?
I have a small prayer, my lord. Regarding my lord, the security. Security, my lord, so far the government security is concerned. I am ready to give a government security. Well, that should not be local, my lord, because his brother-in-law, my lord, he is a police personnel. He is ready to give it, stand as a security, but he is.
Has to be local.
Well,
Involvement is there.
my lord, the other person will be local, my lord, no problem, my lord. But the government employee, my lord, he is a government employee, my lord, of the state government. He is working in the police department, my lord.
That is the reason.
My lord, under such circumstances, my lord,
You'll be surprised.
my lord, under such circumstances, my lord, if the government employee, my lord, that part, my lord, if he is not local, my lord, that part only, my lord.
See, there has to be.
Now, other person, my lord, the second security will be, my lord, they will be local, my lord.
That we are not going to relax it for others.
The government employee, my lord, from Guwahati itself, my lord, because Guwahati itself, my lord, local employee, my lord, he, as my lord, his brother-in-law, he is himself is coming, my lord. So, my lord, in that case, my lord, that will be a better security also.
Application 611. Item number কি আছে না জানি list of available
Item number
রূপম এই রূপম উপর নিলো স্যার User cycle for the petition. And Mr. B. Sharma.
Oops.
In custody since when?
Since my lord, 12 to 25, my lord. On the same date, both the accused, all the accused person are arrested on the same date, my lord.
Luckily.
Much. May I please, Your
arrest.
Yes. Okay, for the first one we'll consider, the second will reject. Give us the case there for some time.
Apni ko.
My lord, in item number 6, my lord.
6 will be allowed because considering his detention for 90 days and there is no application.
No, my lord, 5 is he is appearing.
My lord, I am
6
fine.
is rejected. There are materials. Even you'll be surprised.
My lord, it's second time, my lord, I file. Your lordship may fix another date, my lord. Today is 76 days, my lord.
Now come after some time
My lord.
in that case.
Yes, my lord, no, fix another date, my lord. Come after some days, my lord. Because once
Mr.
your lordship is rejected,
Sharma, you
lower
should
court
just
will
give us
not
the
consider,
case
my
that
lord.
when the second petitioner have been arrested.
No, he's arrested on 4/1, my lord.
No, no, I have just noted down somewhere. Sorry, I had to report like it is.
Item number 6, my lord, my application.
Fourth April.
My lord, oh bless.
Fifth is allowed, my lord.
For the petitioner list on 4th April. Yes, default rate.
50 allow question.
Oh, allow it.
Highly obliged, my lord.
Item 6(2). Proof of in the priority council for the list on 4th April. First to default rate.
May I please, Your Lordship?
Just wait for a few minutes. Heard Mr. Ali Chaudhary, counsel appearing for the petition. And Mr. B. Sharma, representing the prosecutor. Petition number such and such. Filed this application on 20/02/2025. Praying for his bail in from PS case number such and such, under section such and such. Corresponding to GR number 537 of the 3024, in which you are arrested on 21/12/2024 in custody since then. Today is the 98th day of the petitioner in custody. Honoring and fair. Mr. B. Sharma, learned additional public prosecutor. Apprised the court that the investigating officer of the case has not filed any application for extending the period of detention of the petitioner in custody, enabling him to file the charge sheet in the matter. Mr. Sharma, non-resident will also submit that as on date, charge sheet has not been filed in the case. Considering the above, for entitled for the country, 75,000 to local city party condition better reason. Later sentence executed. From the case there. Mr. Salman learned counsel for the learned edition of the petitioner. He is also accused in Sunari Police Station case number 03/2024 under section 310 within bracket 2 and 118 within bracket 1 of the BNS. Mr. Search and such for learned counsel for the petitioner submitted. That the petitioner has been released on bail by the Sessions Court call for it. 2 days back. Yes, Mr. Sharma.
My lord. May I please repeat? This matter can be adjourned for the day, my lord, on behalf of SC Biswas, my lord. He has some personal difficulty, my lord.
Monday,
Okay.
in the pair of the council for the petition.
My lord, list after 2 weeks, my lord.
It's been changing for a long time. There is no interim.
No interim.
The question of mental ability is there. 3rd of April.
Obliged, my lord.
Yes.
Anticipatory bail application, last order, any case courier should be appointed.
Ms. Brown, have you gone through the records?
Yes, your lordship.
Good.
Please take your seat.
Heard Mr. Yusufzai, right?
R. Rascal.
R.
Rascal.
R. Raspa. Okay. Heard Mr. R. R. Raspal under counsel appearing for the petition. And Mr. B. Sharma, additional public prosecutor appearing for the state. Also heard MS M.K. Brown, learned Amicus Curie, appearing for the informant responding number 2. Petitioner namely such and such. Apprehending his arrest, the petitioner namely such and such has filed this application under section 482 BNSS on 2014-2024, praying for his pre-arrest bail in Sipardar PS case number such and such. Under section such and such provided corresponding to GR number 217/2023. It is contended by the petition that when the affair of the case was lodged
he was out of station and was totally ignorant about the case. And when he came to know about it, it was found the charge sheet has already been filed. It is submitted by the petitioner that he is willing to cooperate with the investigation of the case and shall also appear before the trial court till disposal of the case and shall abide by any terms and conditions that may be imposed upon him while considering his pre-arrest bail in said Sequoia case number such and such. Petitioner submitted that he should be protected under section 482 BNSS in connection with the said such and such. Enabling him to participate in the proceedings. To protect him. The site was RPS case number 54/2023. Registered under section 6/17 of the PSS, related sections 9/10/11, then bracket 1 of the Protection of Child Marriage Act. Without his any fault, and if he is arrested, his life will be miserable. As per the FIR, it is 02022023 laws before the Sequoia police station by the complainant. The case is that his neighbor Kazim Ali of village number 1, Suktaguri, under Sequoia police station, gave marriage of his minor daughter forcefully to the petitioner, who is also from the same village that of the complainant. And the said minor girl became pregnant, and that the marriage took place in support of the relatives of the side of the victim girl, minor victim girl, as that of the groom. Said affair is accordingly registered as such and such and such and such. During the course of the investigation, it is seen that the father of the minor victim girl, Muhammad Kazim Ali, was arrested and was taken into custody on 05/02/2023. However, subsequently he was released on bail. It is also seen that on completion of the investigation of the case, police submitted charge sheet in said Sequoia RPS case number such and such on 30/04/2023 by charge sheet number 154/2023. Wherein under section 6/17 of the PSS Act, read section 9/10/11 in bracket 1 of the Prohibition of Child Marriage Act 2006. Not under section 6 of the PSS Act, read section 9
of the Child Marriage Act 2011. Safety. The Prohibition of Child Marriage Act 2006. In the search sheet, after filing of the search sheet, inside Sipajar PS case number such and such. Sipajar PS 54 of the The same has been renumbered, re-registered as special within bracket POXO, case number 64 of the 2024. And the matter is presently pending before the Court of Learning Special Judge. Court sentence declaration. By order dated 21/02/2025. Now 20/11/2024. The court called for the relevant records. From the perusal of the records of the case, it seems that after filing of the search sheet, it has been numbered as such and such. And the Court of Learned Special Judge Oxford or Mongol on 020/9/2024 to cognizance of the offences under section such and such for 6 of the POXO, section 9 of the PCMA. Against both the accused persons of the case, including the petitioner, and issued summons to them. The case records also reveal that summons issued in said special POXO, case number 64 of the 2024 pending before the Learned Special Judge POXO Dora Mongol Road, have been duly served upon the petitioner and the other accused persons of the case. But they on subsequent dates did not appear before the trial court and took time for their appearance for filing applications. The case record is available up to 10/1/2025. And the next date of the case is 09/04/2025 for appearance. Yes, Ms. Brown, kindly tell us what to do.
Your Lordship, I went through the record, but then since the statement is in Assamese and I could not quite read it, but somehow I could gather from an order annexed here that the statement of the victim girl, she has not made any allegation against the petitioner. But Your Lordship, this is an offense of child marriage. So Your Lordship, this should not be treated so leniently. And it is very obvious as in such cases that the girl, the married girl, generally she wouldn't speak against her father or her husband, Your Lordship, but then it is an offense, Your Lordship. So this anticipatory bail shouldn't be granted. My objection is on those lines.
Your Lordship, they are already cohabiting as a husband and wife.
Your Lordship, that does not matter because she was a minor on the date
And
when she
also-
was married.
Yes, Mr. Sharma.
Not so in this petition, they have nowhere mentioned that they are husband and wife. And they are-
No, already marriage took place between them themselves, Your Lordship.
And secondly, Lordship, on the prosecution side, Lordship, the date of birth is not mentioned. No document as such has been annexed, but in the charge sheet, Lordship will find that 2 house search notices are there. So he's absconding, Lordship. That is true, Lordship. So Lordship, anticipatory bail has to be granted on some principles, Lordship. If he's evading arrest, Lordship, that cannot be a ground, since all the co-accused, other co-accused have been arrested and
No,
subsequently
already
released on bail.
his father-in-law has been given granted bail, Your Lordship. It has been allowed, but during house arrest, he was not present during that point of time. Can be enjoying granted, Your Lordship. The police regularly comes to
My submission will be Lordship, if Lordship grants him the, he can approach the court below and prefer a bail application, which will be considered on merits, Lordship.
Mr. Raskol and counsel appearing for the petition submitted that the petitioner is prohibiting it. The victim girl as husband and wife. And since bail has already been granted to his father-in-law. Come on. Bail should be considered. for him. Mr. Sharma, an additional public prosecutor submitted that petitioner in this petition did not state that he is living together with the victim girl as husband and wife. Ms. Brown, planted amicus curiae appearing for the informant respondent number 2. Submitted. That this is a case of child marriage. And the petitioner was fully aware that the victim girl was minor at the time of marriage. Further, in such cases, the victim girl will not depose against her husband. Or a minor victim girl will not speak against her husband as well as her father. But as the petitioner married the child, knowing fully well the fear is bail should not be considered to him. It is seen from the records of the case that the minor victim girl but the victim girl was about 17 years old when got given married to the petitioner. When petitioner married her. And in the meanwhile, she had given birth to a baby girl. Has been stated by the other accused of the case, father of the victim girl. Due to police. As per the affidavit shown by the petition. Shown by the petition. Is 22 years old on in 23 years old in September 2024. And married the victim girl while she was a minor. Married the victim girl in the year 2022 while she was a minor. How from the case records it is seen that statement of the victim girl was not recorded under section 164 CRPC. Police did not take any step to record the statement of the victim girl under section 164 CRPC. And she refused to undergo any medical examination. Considering the sick. 75,000. Two local CRF. Inside the government employee. Appear before. Not a special judge also. Their own member that. And. The next bit, 942025. And on the subsequent dates. Failure on the part of the petition. To appear before the. Court of law, special guest box. In sake, special box office number such. Will granted to him in the state. Shall stand automatically. So the need to them this is connected and even when he is required. So you leave the jurisdiction. Right. The police station is. Right, without the game. Okay.
CD has not been received.
Okay, around.
Otherwise, service is complete, Lordship.
Somebody has appeared.
Yes, they have appeared. Only CD is not available, Lordship.
Have the materials,
Toxometal, Lordship. Toxometal.
what are the materials?
CD not received, Lordship.
CD not received.
Not received, Lordship.
Lordship, today is the 5th day, CD has not received.
Just. Looking. Dubai ordered at the 28/11/2024. Part Mr. Infiltration. The petitioner and Mr. Petitioner. The opposite party number, informant opposite party number. Remain on it for the country. Though name of the council has been reflected in the process. By order to the 28/11/2024. The court called for. The case diary of Julia Police Station case number 138 of 2024. Fixing the matter on 16/12/2024. On 16/12/2024. 09/01/2025. 07/02/2025. And 04/03/2025. On request of the council or an additional public prosecutor. Could granted time to the investigating officer. To produce the. Case diary of the UAPS case number such and such. And on 04/03/2025, could fix the matter to date. Okay, safe case there. Mr. B. Sharma, additional public prosecutor. Submitted. That the investigating officer of Julia Police Station case number. Did not produce the case diary in spite of reminders. As such, the officer in charge as well as the officer of the police station, as well as the investigation officer of the police station, case number certain such. Both shall personally remain present before this court on 26/03/2025 at 10:30 AM. Along with the after case diary of the case. Copy of this order be furnished to Mr. Bishop for his and shall explain its good why. Appropriate order should not be passed against any police officer. When obstructing the adjudication, we discuss. Yes.
Updated CD has not been received, Lordship. Petitioner appeared before the IO, Lordship. As per last orders. They are in time, Lordship.
Thank you. List on 8th of April for up-to-date case diary of Mankachar Police Station, case number 180/2023. Till then, the petitioner shall remain on interim bail. Inside Mankachar Police number such and such. When the petition on 14/2/2023.
May I please, Lordship? Lordship, kindly pass the matter over for today. And yeah, I'm sorry, Lordship. Lordship, the senior has to leave for the Delhi for the Supreme Court matter, Lordship. Kindly fix the matter on next week, Lordship, on any day.
Who is your senior?
Lordship, D. Medhi. D. Medhi, Lordship.
Full name?
Devasis Medhi.
You have the case there?
No, Lordship. This is scan copy, Lordship.
Oh, yes. Please take your seat. On the prayer of the counsel for the petition. List on. Second of April.
Deeply obliged, Lordship.
17, Lordship, there is an office note. I could not go to the office note.
You have not taken steps.
No, we have taken steps, Lordship, on 5th of March, Lordship.
Mr. Sharma,
Lordship,
it is there on 5th of March, taking steps.
Lordship,
So what we will do, the officer in charge of Gorpala Police Station on the next day shall apprise the court, ticketing services. It is seen that the petitioner on 05032025 by document number 73 took step for service of notice on the informant respondent number 2. In view of the. We have not received the case diary.
we have received the case then.
Medical reports are there,
Yes, everything is there.
list on 3rd of April. Enabling the officer in charge of Goalpara Police Station to apprise the court about the service of notice of this bill application on the informant respondent number 2.
18 Lordship CD as well as report of service Lordship that has been received, so MIS can be appointed. Lordship.
Service report received or not?
Yes, received Lordship. They have not appeared Lordship. Any steps to?
Just a minute.
My lord, this petition number 1 is a minor and petition number 2 is the father of this petition number 1.
Just a minute. Just a minute.
Lordship.
Please take your seat. It is seen that the petitioner on 18032025 took steps on the informant respondent number 2 by document number 18. You have the case diary?
Yes, Lordship.
You have the report. It has to come from Vishwanath Charya.
Service of notice Lordship.
Huh?
I have been informed telephonically Lordship that service is done and they have sent the Lordship receipt through post. In the morning I have talked Lordship.
Mr. Chairman, on additional public prosecutor, Mr. R. Goswami, counsel appearing for the petition, and Mr. B. Sharma. The summit. That such and such and such. That the officer in charge of such and such informed. The steps on the informant respondent number 2, opposite party number 2 has already been taken. Has been served. Notice of this bill application has already been served by the informant opposite party number 2. Or none appeared for the such and such. Manika. M.K. Brown, Manika Karen Brown. Be appointed already. Yes, Ms. Brown, copy will be served to you by this week itself. We'll fix it on
Monday, my lord.
26th.
26.
Already. Let's have nothing sets. Copy of the bill application. By tomorrow. There is no change.
Copy live.
The. Right. Suddenly get her will be discussed. Let's discuss.
My lord, the petition number 3 is a father of this petition.
We consider on that date.
26 of less.
May I print Lordship? Pulford CD Lordship. Pulford CD Lordship. FR.
CD.
CD received Lordship.
CD list. What is the matter about
Lordship, this is gambling Lordship.
gambling?
Dice gambling Lordship.
Dice gambling. Have you seen how dice is played? Have you seen the dice game or not? Do you know what is dice game?
Do you know what is dice game?
Lordship, FIR page 11, Lordship.
I can show it to the vice.
It's called Jandi Bundi,
Yes.
popularly known as Jandi Bundi. Are you aware how it is played? You have seen or not?
Lordship.
You have seen. Where you have seen? It's not available in Guwahati.
The Lordship, as per the CD Lordship, he is the main organizer Lordship. So, seeing the police party, they all escaped Lordship, and some cars were seized along with some motorcycles Lordship. And I leave it to you Lordship.
Let him appear.
Lordship.
Hmm?
Lordship.
Then we'll see.
Lordship.
Yes, there is up to which date?
Lordship. 19th March.
Okay. No, inquiry, because noting may be there up to 19.
The last entry is 7/3, but the forwarding is of 19.
Appear before I on or before 27th. আগতে কোনোবা মাৰিছে তাৰ লগত লাষ্ট পেজৰ আছে খবৰ মাৰিব লাগিব কিন্তু সেই ইন্টাৰনেল আছে Nothing. 75% satisfaction of the investigating officer. Condition to continue. Let us have the up-to-date case diary.
Lordship. We'll call
Have
for
it,
it.
9th of April,
Lordship.
appear before the IO on or before 27.
Right.
Miss J after. Yes. What's it?
Here in this case, a gruesome gang rape taking place once. But the petitioner before your lordship,
Who is the petitioner?
name of the petitioner, Atabur Rahman.
Yes.
So my humble submission before your lordship,
Atabur Rahman.
that this accused person is not in the scene and he is not involved in the rape.
No,
The
no.
only thing is this, my lord, a motorcycle was used and a motorcycle's spare parts was purchased by him. That is the allegation. And on that count, my lord, the offense under section 238, causing disappearing of evidence, that will come, my lord. And this is punishment provided for 7 years and it is bailable. So, my lord, your lordship, specifically three boys, my lord, captured the girl and by force kidnapped her. But in that incident, my lord, I am not at all involved.
Sure, Mr.
Much obligation.